Hello everyone, this is Zeeebo and welcome to this Chaos Zero Nightmare video. So in this Chaos Zero Nightmare video, we're going to talk about the No Limits deck for Chizuru. So I'm not too sure whether or not this is the best deck for Chizuru, but on paper, this should be the best deck because we are removing one of the limiters for Chizuru while stacking up onto Shadow of the Moon Plus constantly every single turn with no AP restrictions. So the card that we remove, if you guys haven't realized, is one of the core cards bound at Dusk. Because this card, even though it's powerful in granting you one additional hit onto Shadow of the Moon, limits the amount of AP you can play around from turn 2 onwards. So at most you are playing with maybe 4 or 5 AP depending on the amount of enemies on the opponent's side. And obviously you can get some Epiphany upgrades to reduce the cost of your cards so that you're able to play more cards within one turn. But in most cases, this will still be a very limiting card because it restricts the amount of play and doesn't allow you to get more benefit out of your AP generation mechanics from the likes of Mika or Eternal Hunger with Nia or even your cages in general. So this is where removing this card and just playing a whole bunch of Tsukuyomi and stacking up your Shadow of the Moon is probably the better way because it ensures that you can consistently play with more AP if you put her in an AP heavy deck and you're able to stack on your Tsukuyomi every single turn because for this card stacks infinitely. You can actually have like 10 stacks, 20 stacks without exhausting the Shadow of the Moon and unleash massive damage in one turn. So that's what we're going to showcase in today's video with our usual AP support and draw engine to see how good this deck can be. And without further ado, let's dive into the combat showcase. Let's go. Okay, so I will showcase the process of building towards the big hit numbers because, like, you know, there are a lot of videos or footages where they just showcase the final hit, but they don't showcase the build up towards that. So I'll showcase the build up and I'll use like my usual units. Not the most optimal, but like they are the best I have at the point of recording. So that's that. Atomic Flames. Okay. Use this reorganize. Some Ego. Send these two back. Throw some Dark Blade. Right now we are at 3 hits. We'll get G caught to activate something first. Confiscation, nice. Although, not that worthy. Not that worthy. Yeah, I just realized it's not. 1 cost for 0 cost, guys. Don't do that. Okay, so this turn is just building up. We can do this reorganize. Okay. Put these 2 back. Okay. And I think we're gonna do. Nah, I think Onihan is not gonna build up too much. Okay, we do Onihan. Then we throw away the Soul Rift. Empty our hand a bit so that we can actually maximize our draws here. Okay. Plus these 2. The remaining cards are not so important, so I'll keep reorganized so that we have more draw potential. And then we draw the remaining. So this will give us some more will we stack. So this is turn 1. 9 2, 9 hits. I think obviously we can jam in 1 more hit for 1 more stack. But I don't think it's gonna kill the boss. So we just build up as much as possible by the time we go for the final hit. Okay, this is some protection. Oh, we messed up with the lead there. I kinda want to draw though. Yeah, I kinda want to draw. And Nia will actually discard the 2 3 random card for drop. Oh, I think it's okay. Here we get here. Place in my hand the Eternal Hunger here. Okay. Our draw engine is still going, so it's not so bad. So this will give us 4 draws. I think that's pretty much it for this turn. Yeah, we don't have enough draws to draw out the remaining unless we get Errante here. No, we didn't get Errante, so yep, right now 12 hits. Turn 2. Okay. Let's use Soul Rip. Tsukuyomi, Tsukuyomi. I don't think we can Adagio this turn, so it's just the remaining Tsukuyomis in general. Okay. On Tsukuyomi, Karmic Flame, Moon Slash. I think we have only until the next turn, by the way. From the looks of it. Yeah, for the looks of it, we only have until next turn. So right now, 18 hits. Break the little along the way. We have built up about 4 of the Moon Shadow, 4 binds so far. Okay, we can still survive for 1 turn, so we're gonna play around that. Adagio for the draw. Then these 2 back. Tsukuyomi. Onihan to fill up the bind. It's really bind 5, by the way. So ideally, you don't want to waste the binds, but I want to see, like, you know, what is it like at 20 hits. But technically, I should release it and then use whatever skill. So, but we want to make sure it's a big number. So let's just hold it. Make it super duper big, you know? So people are like, oh wow, so powerful. Nia so strong. I mean, Chizuru so strong, guys. Confiscation. I go through. 1 more Adagio. G card is good. So we get Adagio to draw. And then we put these 2 back to the top. Really good stuff. Okay. End up on a decent note, 24 hit. Okay. How many have we stacked? 5? 5 binds already. Oh, I can actually take this opportunity to test, you know, whether or not the binds will continue stacking. But anyway, I think this is our absolute last turn. So we'll unleash everything we have on the boss. Starting off with a Predator Blade boost. Okay, before that, let's take a look. Alright, 24 hits, 224% damage. And then we have the power up from the upgrade. We can use our partner skill over here for the Fierce Winds upgrade. But let's go with the Predator Blade first. 350. Almost. We're almost going to one-shot the boss here. With Dark Condensation, we should one-shot the boss. So the most ideal combo is you have about 24 hits. And then you multiply, you get this to like maybe 600%. And that will be like massive damage, okay? But that's our end product before we fall to the boss in actual battle. To be really fair, we have 1 more turn, but I don't think we will be able to get... Yeah, I don't think we will be able to get that duo combo, right? Because we only have 1 copy for this ray over here. So, without further ado, 559% times 24. Let's see what's the final damage number. Let's go. Hey, this is turn 6, by the way. So, about 30k damage on turn 6. I think it's pretty respectable. So that's that, but that's pretty much it for this no buying showcase. I deliberately removed the debuff that reduces my draw so that I can actually get the maximum draw potential. But that's it for this video. Thank you very much for tuning in, and I'll see you guys again in my next video. Bye guys!